So there's this character in Baki named Motobe, and this character is both widely hated and loved. But love or hate him, this character is very strong. Motobe is an old jujutsu master, and he even helped Baki train for a fight. And if you enjoyed today's video and would like to support me, you can always leave a like and subscribe. It's free and helps me out way more than you may think. Also, let me know in the comment section below what you think of Motobe as a character. But now let's talk about the time he stood up to and defeated the legendary swordsman himself, Musashi Miyamoto. So after Musashi made Pickle run away, since Musashi reminded Pickle of the pain he felt from a wasp, Pickle ran to Motobe. Motobe was like, "Brother, you should have run away sooner, but you can leave the rest to me, say less." And Motobe grabbed the bottle of Henny, and Motobe crip walked his way out there to Musashi. Motobe even hit Triple H's entrance move. Musashi was like, "Oh yeah, you're that dude from that one time." Tokugawa said the choice to do this is based on what Musashi wants to do, not what Motobe wants to do. And Motobe got up in this man Musashi's face and told him it's not his decision to make. And if Musashi chose to not fight Motobe, Motobe said he would stab Musashi in the back. Then Motobe threw a powdered substance at Musashi's face, which temporarily blinded Musashi, and Motobe used this to his advantage by slamming this man Musashi straight on his face. Motobe was throwing attack after attack, and Motobe questioned if Musashi knew the great pain of the Achilles tendon. And then he slammed him. Even Musashi called this attack very effective. After the attack, he welcomed Motobe to sit down. Motobe got a little disrespectful here. He smacked Musashi in the face with the Henny bottle, and he shoved the cigarette holder into Musashi's face. And then he threw explosives at Musashi. And it wasn't a small explosion either, it was a pretty decent sized explosion. And this man Musashi came walking out of the smoke coughing, and Musashi's whole Achilles tendon was hanging out. And Musashi was just like, "Whoa, this is the Achilles tendon. Seems alright." And even though Motobe took Musashi's sword, in his opinion, it didn't really change things. And Motobe gave Musashi his sword back. But when he threw Musashi the sheath, they had a bomb in it, and it exploded on Musashi. And Motobe immediately took advantage of this and hit Musashi in his cut area on his face. Motobe hit Musashi with his chain-like metal weapon called a kusarigama. Just look at the blood splatter. Musashi put his finger into the wound and felt back all the way to his teeth. Even Musashi was surprised at the ability of Motobe with this weapon. And Motobe tried to snatch Musashi's sword, but that shit did not work. And Musashi broke Motobe's weapon instead. He didn't budge at all. I guess you could say he has gorilla grip.
I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment, and I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm simply here to apologize.
Musashi asked Motobe how he would like to die, and Motobe said old age. That shit was not an option. If this was a test, motherfucker would have got a 0. And then Motobe whipped out a spear like we're in Ark Survival Evolved or something, and he charged Musashi, but he missed, as well as the spear breaking. And then Motobe threw a punch with some Walking Dead medieval times looking brass knuckles, and he hit him again, but then Musashi sliced Motobe's stomach open. And then Musashi revealed if Motobe had just struck him with his fist instead of using brass knuckles with spikes, he may have still been unconscious, but the spikes acted as a stimulant for Musashi when he was knocked out, so he woke up. And when Musashi learned that Motobe was wearing armor, he sliced Motobe's wrist nearly off, and Musashi cut Motobe's ankles, causing him to fall. Baki tried to stop the match, but this brother Motobe speared Musashi. Motobe was like, "Stop the fight. What do you think I am? Pussy? You think we're watching the WWE with that move?" And he just started headbutting him. Motobe had Musashi in a chokehold, and even while his stomach, wrists, legs, and chest were stabbed through, Motobe held that chokehold. He couldn't even move his right arm as well. Motobe was genuinely crippled. Motobe was doing this with mobility in his left arm alone. Had Musashi looking crazy in this panel. Musashi did eventually fall unconscious, and Motobe was declared the winner of this fight. And that was just his fight with Musashi Miyamoto. Now we're going to talk about the time he absolutely violated Jack Hanma. So Motobe was walking around until Jack Hanma pulled up on him. And Motobe was like, "Damn, motherfuckers can't even enjoy the smoke anymore." Motobe threw the cigarette and hit Jack in the right eye with the cigarette. And Motobe drop kicked this man like me when I was 8, play wrestling like I was Matt Hardy. Motobe was moving swaggy and he whipped out a wooden sword. And even though it was a wooden sword, Motobe fucked Jack's ankle up with it. Mans was out here screaming in pain. Motobe used the forbidden move. Only real ones know the pain of getting hit in your ankle like this. When Jack fell onto his knees, Motobe was like, "Damn, you still tall, even when you're on your knees." Motobe then threw another strike with a wooden sword, but this time he hit Jack in the head, which slumped him. Motobe was disrespecting Jack. He said, "Get up. A stupid wooden sword won't kill you." I mean, goddamn, this level of disrespect is astronomical. It should be studied at Yale University. But Jack still got up and hit Motobe with a solid kick. But that didn't matter because he got stabbed in his foot. It was deep in there. Wait, pause, I didn't mean it like that. I swear I didn't. But Jack kept going and threw another kick. But instead of Motobe dodging or blocking the attack like he normally would, he used a knife to stop the kick while saying, "You're thicker than I thought you were, Jack.
You're gay! He's gay!"
And since Jack's ankle was in shambles, he threw a bite, looking like a crackhead looking in your windows at a red light. Motobe said in quotes, "You thought a single bite from Jack Hammer would be enough to bite through my shoulder?" Then I knew something was wrong when Motobe said while Jack was biting his shoulder, "Don't you like the taste?" While smiling, Motobe said, "No doubt your bite is strong, but it's no weapon." And oh my god. Motobe knocked his teeth out. Just look at Jack with no teeth. At this point in the story, this is the second time this happened. Jack is an insurance company's worst nightmare. And you may be wondering how Motobe isn't too injured from Jack's bites. Well, man just had a calm little fit on. This jacket was bomb and puncture proof. Motobe told Jack, "The teeth you have so much pride in are on the ground. Now we're done." Motobe pretty much just disrespected Jack as a whole character. Jack just started trying to swing on Motobe, understandably. But Motobe violated Jack even more. He caught one of his punches, flipped him over, and held Jack like an abusive older brother. Motobe opened his jacket and pulled out some rope. Motobe had, from what I can see, a whole cleaver, some type of bomb, and the brass knuckles he would later use against Musashi, all in his jacket. Motobe gotta have the deadliest drip known to man, and Motobe used the rope he pulled out to hog-tie Jack, making him look like a whole bitch. Then Motobe just simply walked away. Imagine how Jack felt when someone just had to untie him. That's gotta be at least top 7 worst violations in Baki history. I can't say top 5, because Yujiro pretty much is the top 5. And that's not even mentioning Motobe managed to survive the worst thing a man can experience. Motobe interfered with a fight between demon-back Yujiro and Musashi Miyamoto, which are both debatably top 3 characters in the Baki universe. So first he popped out just tanking a hard blow from Musashi, and you have to remember Musashi even made Yujiro bleed, and that's an accomplishment on its own. But Motobe didn't just have to deal with that. Motobe had to deal with the angry, demon-back activated Yujiro Hanma. And Yujiro was just beating on Motobe. I mean, he was unconscious, what do you expect him to do? Not scratch that, even if he was conscious, what do you want him to do? Yujiro was extremely mad that Motobe was trying to protect him. He said, "If you lost your mind," while beating on him. And eventually Musashi Miyamoto did intervene, which most likely saved Motobe's life since he was unconscious and couldn't fight back. Not that he would be able to do much if he was conscious anyway, it's Yujiro Hanma. But after Motobe woke up, he revealed if he did not intervene and stop the fight, Yujiro may have never woken up from the blow he took instead of Yujiro, which is very questionable. Me and many others believe that this is cap, but the move could have fatally injured Yujiro, which could have also made him lose. So that's going to be all for today's video. If you enjoyed, you can always leave a like and subscribe. And if you would like to keep up with my videos, since YouTube decides not to push my videos out sometimes, then you can join the Discord that can be found in the description below. Join the Discord below if you want to play games, show off your art, self-promote, whatever. I may even do some events in there if we get a couple more members and get the Discord, not dead. Also, sorry for the lack of upload last week. I was extremely sick, as you can tell in my voice in the start of this video. But that's going to be all for today's video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.